The Lord hears the cry of the poor. Blessed be the Lord.
Good evening.
George's.
My name is Saki.
Okay.
How are you guys? Come over here, guys. Come on, take a seat, and we will celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Street Ministry of St. Mary's. Thank you for coming tonight.
Okay. For those who don't exactly know what we do, I'll just fly through what we do. Okay. So we have two types of outreach: homeless and midnight. Homeless we go usually Saturday or Sunday afternoon, and it's mostly Richard, Tim, Cynthia, Saki, Dixon, Elena, a lot of other people go homeless outreach. Midnight outreach is for ladies only. And we are doing it on Thursday night, and we might open it another night on Saturday night for more people to join us. Right now, Elena's going faithfully. Sometimes Josie, Saki, Lassie. We also go to detox center to pray over people. When they call us, we have a big poster in detox, and when people call us, we go there and pray over. In the last month, it was a pretty good one. We got 4 calls, which is sometimes we got the 4 calls for the whole year. But last month was really good. So God is saying something. We probably got some good Christians inside the detox center promoting us right now. And God said. We also do one-on-one support. Some of the ladies or guys go off the street, and we continue to journey with them, like keep relationship with them, bring them to church, invite them to different events and activities. And that's mainly what we do. And we also like to support recovery houses like Luke 15. Yay! And Talented, they are on a trip right now. It's a summer vacation, so they're out of time. So usually they will be present. Talented come here once a month to bake cookies, and that's how they do fundraising. While they're baking cookies, sometimes if they want prayer, usually I'm available for prayer. Healing prayer. So we also, our ministry is more like the care, more than just giving material, but we give them love and care, and also healing prayer. That's our main focus.
Thank you, Mildred. Thank you guys for coming. It's not the end yet. So we would like to call in a special performance from one of the volunteers. We call in Christian.
D&D. Yeah, I walked in and I turned up, pocket full of them.
to give us a testimony, may I call on Cynthia.
Okay, I'm talking about how God touched my life. After losing 2 babies in a row, my doctor told my husband and I that I can no longer have a baby. We were devastated by the news. We tried so hard to understand God's way. After so much searching, we decided to go home to the Philippines to adopt. When we came back from the Philippines, I blacked out while working. I tried to ignore it, but when it happened 3 times in a week, I called my doctor and asked for a test, as I felt something extraordinary. My doctor wouldn't entertain the idea, as he had just checked my ID. Upon convincing my doctor, he finally agreed to order a test. At 3:00 p.m. on the same day, I got a frantic call from my doctor that I was pregnant and that I had to see him for an abortion. My doctor explained that I wouldn't live the 3rd time around, given my health history. She further added that my God will understand as having a baby would cost my life. I told my doctor that I was more scared of God than dying. I couldn't live with my conscience bothering me for the rest of my life. When I insisted on keeping the baby, my doctor refused to be my doctor. Instead, he recommended another doctor and hospital to take care of my pregnancy. As a bed rest patient, I had to be in bed the whole time, especially the first trimester, where I was not even allowed to go to the bathroom. I tried to attend Mass in the chapel by wheelchair. I had an ultrasound every 2 weeks to make sure that the baby was growing. After 26 weeks, a 2.5 pounds baby girl was born. She was kept in the hospital until she weighed 5 pounds. Claire, that's my daughter's name, was immediately baptized the day she checked out of the hospital. Who would think that on the 25th year of Claire, my kidneys would fail and that she would save my life by donating her kidney? At first, I was adamant about not accepting the kidney Claire was offering. However, I finally gave in when she told me that she was convincing me, not just for me, but also for her future family. She would like me to watch her future children grow. I felt very selfish hearing those words, so I consented. The kidney transplant was done on August 21st, 2007. Praise God, the surgery was successful. Today is the 7th year of our transplant. We celebrate our transplant birthday every year with thanksgiving to God's love and mercy. And I would like to introduce my daughter Claire, who is the evidence of God's love. By the way, she just got married last July 6th. Thank you. Everything is done according to God's plan.
Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Claire. It's wonderful story, so touching. Just now, I'd like to apologize. I forgot to mention, we also have volunteers going through the doors open every Tuesday to sing praise and worship and to pray over the people having lunch over there. And Gracie, Jill, Amali, and Josie, and yeah, and a few others. Michaela, where's Michaela? Michaela used to go, and Ivy, and all those people. Yeah, thank you. The next performance, I'd like to invite Linda Tamayo to come play a piece of music for us. Thank you. Those who know me know by now that I make a lot of mistakes. I'm very forgetful. I fall asleep in mass. Up here always like that. So just now I forgot to thank a very important person to this ministry. He has been the support of this ministry throughout the last 10 years. And I'd like to call my Father Pierre. Special thanks to this ministry.
Performance. Performance. Stand-up comedy.
All I know, I can only talk. Yes, I never was able to really participate, especially the 2 o'clock walk, 2 a.m., 12 to 2 a.m. I never could go and because I have to wake up early in the morning. But I did several times went with Mildred to downtown in 2006 before I became the pastor. And it was quite an experience. I would go in black with my Roman collar and just to meet the people. And then it was very special because men would stop me in the street, ask for a blessing. They didn't ask for money, they asked for a blessing. Some asked for a Bible. So the next time I came with the Bible, and it was, but a few times I started to know people, and it was always amazing. There was one lady, Phyllis, she passed away, and first time she saw me, she said, I want to have confession right there on the street. And then later on we went back, we knew where she was going to drink. So we went to the place where the tavern there, a kind of a scary place, very, very dark. And we went and I said, Mildred, go in the tavern, they won't touch you. So, and she went to the tavern, she saw Phyllis said, I want him to come inside. So I went in the tavern, and then she talked, she took my Bible, and then she asked me, I want to have confession, can we go outside? So we went outside, and the bartender and the bus followed us. I thought, I'm in trouble. He said, are you really a Catholic priest? Yes, I am. So, well, why don't you come in and bless all of us? I was so shocked. And at the time, I said, Mildred, they don't see I'm a priest from the back. They just think I'm a businessman. So I should have a Roman collar, like the Anglican, that goes all around, so they can spot me from the back. So she was So you're crazy. So I did find that Roman collar very stiff, very hot. And so I went out of the car, and within 2 or 3 minutes, a man from the back said, "Are you an Anglican or a Catholic priest?" So I said, "I'm a Catholic priest." So he just knelt down on the street and asked for a blessing. But there were some amazing stories like that that I wish I could do it, but maybe when I retire, that's something I could do. Because many people there, they said we never saw a Catholic priest on Hastings. Like, they were so moved that I could just go there. And so Mildred was my bouncer, like she was protecting me from the evil. So it was a beautiful experience, actually. So it's a beautiful ministry. I did also prison ministry, like the women's prison with Mildred too. And one day, near Abbotsford, the maximum security, there was nobody came for the mass. They had forgot to announce it. So I said to Mildred, we will go around. It's actually she proposed it. So we're going in places we were not supposed to go. And finally we met all the women. One was mowing the lawn, and, "Oh, do you want to receive communion?" "Okay." We said, "Yeah, our Father should receive communion." We went all around, even what do you call the smoke, the place where the native smoke lodge? Sweat lodge, yeah. But there I didn't dare to go in there. But so I met all of them, and many things happened there too at this place. So it's a beautiful ministry. And when they closed the women's prison, there was a big party, and the woman said, "You give us hope, because we know that there are people outside there that will welcome us." That was their comment. So it's very important that we do that. They know that somebody cares for them and doesn't judge them. So that's what I got from this ministry, and it's really encourage you to share these things. It's beautiful. I know I guess though I feel it's more important to work with people who are really trying to get out, and so people like Talita Kum, Luke 15, they are at a time in their life that they need support more. So, but we did all the range. We had people from the street, people in those detox, and then people in jail. So we were connected to all the levels, and that's great way to have a complete ministry. So thank you, Mildred. That I survived like 10 years of harassment. She got the medal and she deserves it.
The medal.
I harassed Father Pierre by texting him and chasing after him and give confession. At the end of confession, I have questions for him.
Yes. When she wants to see me, she go in the confession lineup. And she asks, "Is it okay if I spend $100 for this?" But the best tactic is she waits till it's late, like after 10 o'clock, after a meeting, and then she asks, "Oh, is it okay if we buy advertising for BC Catholic?" It's only $300. So, and then I was, "Oh, it's 10:30, but tomorrow, Mildred." And then she follows me right to the house. And then, "Oh, okay." So,
Thank you, Father Pierre. Again. We actually also have other ministry. We have every Friday we have fast and pray. We have a group of very dedicated volunteers. Barry, Teresa, Richard, Noreen is not here, Fanny. A few of us, we get together and we fast on that day and pray for all our street ministry intention. And prayer is so powerful. That's really keeping us alive. And we also have people who sign up to be prayer partners and suffering intercessors. People who would offer their whole year suffering for the street ladies or the street men or the homeless and the people on the street. And those are really powerful. And I really thank you for the prayer partners and the suffering intercessors here. So a lot of them, they overlap. I believe most of you here have signed up. If you haven't signed up, you can sign up at the reception table. And we also have Christmas gift wrapping. Kit used to do it, and now Edward is doing it. Every year we prepare Christmas gifts for the people that we are in touch with. And the gift, when they receive it, they're really touched. So thank you very much. And this year we're going to have something new. Jill, what day is that? Sunday, October 5th. We are going to have a group of people singing right outside the Vancouver Art Gallery. We are still applying for the permit, but hopefully, cross our fingers, we'll get the permit. And Sunday, October 5th, what time? Would it be the same time?
Noon to 1:30.
Yeah, but so it could be either noon to 1:30 or the permit, they may, so noon or 2 o'clock. So we will let you know exactly what time. So hopefully, reserve that day, the whole day, October 5th, Sunday, to be right outside Vancouver Art Gallery. Jill is going to lead the singers to be singing praise and worship. And we are starting the street evangelization. Jill and 2 youth, they have been going out on the street on Robson and Brantford. We have been out in Brantford just singing, and people just come applauding and singing with us. And they were video shooting us, recording us, and some people who look like a little bit high, they actually stand there, they stood there and listened to our singing for a while. So we are hoping that using our music, that will touch their hearts and really, really bring God to the street. And also Jill's team has been giving out some Bibles and spiritual magazines to people as well too. So that's a new way of evangelization.
The biggest performance of the night may call on Richard and Mark.
Maria. nostre, in hora mortis nostre, in hora mortis nostre. Ave Maria.
I'm seriously speechless. That was awesome, Mark and Richard.